Number one. Well, improve service as a key differentiator. Improve service, that's definitely.
100%.
Number two, Ayman, listen, lower prices. Number three, delayed payments. So I think three messages. Yeah, we have to. But when I say improve service, I mean for everybody across the chain, across the whole. So print service providers have to improve their service. You know, the service, or rather printer providers have to improve their service across. So it's got to be a whole effort across the line. Reduce prices, basically offer cheaper alternative. People have short-term outlook nowadays. People don't want to invest for 10 years. They're looking for return in a year and a half. And thus the importance of deferred payments. Sorry, just very short. Hi, Ayman.
Very good one.
Ayman, you wanted to add your opinion?
I think we will summarize what we discussed. Actually, as we all agreed here, everything is changing. Printing industry is changing dramatically, like anything else. Printing industry is huge. It's very big. We are talking about almost $1 trillion worldwide. It's big industry, and printing is not dying. Is not going to die. Still, printing is needed somehow. Digital printing has big potential. My advice only, again, if I refer back to the insight report that we just launched, my advice to the print service providers, if you will wait for the business to come and your customer to knock your door to submit his print job or her print job, this might not happen again. So you have to think differently. You think proactively. You have to be part of the business of your customers and to understand what is their priorities. Now, like you as a print service provider, think about cash flow, about profitability, about efficiency, about your customer is thinking the same. So how to support him reaching more customers, get from you value for money, add printing as part of his business and communication mix. This needs a lot of effort from you, and you have to understand what's your customer doing, because most likely the dynamics of the printing industry will not come back again to the good volumes that everybody is enjoying. And so you have to add value, quality, as Halim and the team said, quality, personalization, customization, understand marketing dynamics and how to incorporate this. A lot of effort that print service provider has to do. Think about digital printing. If you are big one, think about commercial inkjet as well, because it can provide a lot of flexibility, a lot of faster turnaround, cost efficiency, personalization, customization. So this is my message actually to the printing industry, but I'm still positive that printing is not dying. Printing is still on. It is huge, and it's not easy to die like that.
Absolutely. Shihab?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very clear, the message to the printing industry. I mean, as Ayman said, if you summarize all what we discussed, Ayman, Philippe, and Halim during this roundtable discussion, this is our message. The message very clear from all what we discussed, and different maybe point of view, if we agree or we don't agree, but the printing industry has changed. This is for sure. But we have to look at it from a positive point of view. I think that the volume maybe is not like before, but the profitability and the value is much higher. So maybe I will not agree really with Philippe about the prices point, because we have to understand that value is not a price. It's not anymore a price fight, because if you're gonna think about price fighting in this market, to be honest, all of us around this table, because again, we are maybe a technology leaders, will be a losers actually, because there's always somebody can offer something cheaper, but it's not the same value. So what I'm trying to say, the value is very important. We have to offer our customers and to help them, and of course we'll help each other because we are in the same boat. how we go across this one and we adapt with a new technology and adapt with a new way of printing. I would say it's the printing dynamic is totally different now. So maybe you can see a market which is mentioned by the gentleman is growing and having more value and more profit, which is very important subject, by the way. The profitability is very important. And maybe you can see some industries are dying, which is not a problem at all. I mean, these I would say technology every generation is happening. This technology shift. I mean, if you take an example of mobile phones and the communications, and if you can see in the last 20 or 30 years, the amount of changes that happen, and we saw many companies that went out of the picture, many companies, they came to the picture of the communication and mobile phone, for example, because they've been able to adapt with a new way. And this is what we have to do. And so my message actually to the printing industry that we know the printing could change, but we are here as a technology owners to find a solution to increase the profitability, to increase the value, and to have a better total cost of ownership, I would say, not the prices, but total cost of ownership, to help them to do a better business actually and deliver a better message to the customer. As I mentioned, the total is different. Now the retail are back, maybe not like before. You will not see the same demand and everything when it's coming to a face-to-face retail, not an online, not the e-commerce. But at the same time, to grab the customers again, you need to attract them more. You have to attract them with a new printing technology, new colors. As Halim mentioned, for example, the launch of the latex with the brightest white available in the market. I mean, this doesn't launch for no reason actually. It's launched because we can see that we can add value to the printout, not a normal print that we used to have in the last 10, 15 years. Same by adding some special colors, some metallic, red, a lot of things. I mean, we are in the industry and we know the market needs. So the way of printing a change, we are a technology owner here to help our customer to increase the profitability, to adapt with a new way of work, and stay positive, I would say. Not in the COVID days, but positive, I mean, in the thinking. I think we have to be positive because I agree, Ayman, 100% that the printing industry is not dying. It is changing, of course. And by the way, this changing happened a lot even in the previous, but maybe it's not happened in that short period. Therefore, we didn't feel it that much. It's happened on the longer term. And the simplest example is changing from conventional to digital. It's happening in the last 15 years. All the gentlemen, I'm sure they've been in Drupa 15 years ago or 16 years. And they've been in the last version of Drupa, which is 4 years ago. And they saw the difference actually. What type of machine used to be in that exhibition and what's now, and how big the exhibition used to be before, and how it is now. So it's again changing, but in a positive way, I think. And I think we're lucky actually to have the gentleman here and these beautiful and wonderful brands in the market. And I think we are helping each other because we are educating the customer and the benefit coming back to all of us.
Halim, do you have any positive words for the industry?
I definitely positive. I do agree to most of the positive points. So it's a message of optimism, solid recovery, growth. That's the way we see it, and that's the way we want it. It has been proven actually that this wide format industry and the PSP business is very, I repeat, resilience and reacting to this global crisis that has been proven. Our customers have been able to rebuild themselves, developing a new application, as we mentioned in many aspects and during the discussion, and even to have new business opportunities. So we see it, and that was very obvious between all of us. At HP, we are proud to see that our technology and solution have been helping them in this journey while continue to equip them to win big. So, and hopefully, we'll continue all the growth. And thank you all.